should fold up okay.
Yeah. Well, we've been out early this morning. It's Sunday to water because it's going to be 36 degrees.
36 today, and then is tomorrow 40 or something.
Yeah.
Depending on which weather app you have. Yours says 42, mine says 41.
Yeah, I think it's going to fluctuate, but I think we're going to get a 43 and 44 next week.
Ooh,
we've got a heat dome over Europe apparently.
Apparently so.
So anyway, it's about
early starts.
It's about 26 now. We watered early, and now we're just clearing this. A friend of ours came around with a trailer because they want some rubble.
He needs to backfill quite a space, and we said, well, we happen to have a lot of rubble. He's got a trailer.
We put on here because we were going to have a hard standing area for your van, which we got rid of. So we're just going to continue the rockery now. So we need to barrow some soil on here from the compost heap.
Yeah.
And I know I want a rockery, but I don't want all these stones, and he needs them. So
and it's quite easy. Parks the trailer right here, shovel a load in. There was a big pile here, if you remember, that's built up. So we got rid of that this week. And over the next few weeks, he'll just bring his trailer around. We'll put a trailer load in and then gradually clear this. It doesn't all have to go.
Just breaking this
drainage
to the front, then it's easier.
And then we're going to continue this rockery, but that's a project more for spring, I think. Right now it's just trying to clear this.
I think we'll get the soil on.
I don't know what these were used for.
They're out the barn.
They came out the barn, but I don't know what they were used for.
Where the pressoir was.
Yeah, but we don't know what they are.
Anyway,
they're no use to us, so we'll fold this up and fold the other one up. And these can go to the déchetterie because they're no use.
They're all rusting anyway.
No idea what they would have. So so we thought we'd just maybe clear as much as we can over the winter, and then we're good to go whenever we feel like building another rockery.
Yeah, and get some more plants.
More plants, okay.
We've lost one or two in the heat, haven't we, over there?
Yeah, we have. But
so that's a shame.
It's just been too hot. We've been watering like mad, but. Anyway, right, let's get this gone.
Yeah.
So we'll get this to the déchetterie. He's very kindly offered us his trailer, so next time he comes around we'll put this, go to the déchetterie, and then fill it up with some more rubble. And this behind me is my current chipping, shredding pile. As usual with chipping in this place, it's work in progress. Yeah.
Well, that's some more for the trailer for next week. It's getting hot now, so I think we're going to call it a day and go and do something else, maybe indoors.
Well, these gourds are doing very well, but they're starting to wander off wherever it suits them. So time to start training them. But they're doing quite well, so very pleased. Yeah. So whilst it's been really hot outside this week, we've taken advantage and come into the barns, and we've been having a good old tidy. And this actually is the first time we've actually been able to see the floor in any detail, because this was always full when we got here. And of course, when we moved our stuff in, we added to that. So we've been gradually clearing areas. We've moved this unit to the back here. And
this is all my sugaring stock.
That's right.
We bought a lot with us, but it's most of my sales are really, well, all of them are to salons and spas, because it's proved really hard to do any retail sales here because the postage is so expensive.
Yeah, that's right. So
I've got to
come up with a plan.
I've got to do a plan B, because I have got a lot of stock all up there, and there, loads of pots and stuff.
But anyway, it's a good exercise, having a good old rummage around, and we've finally been able to get to this corner, and it's getting quite interesting, this corner, so we'll show you what's down there. Okay, so what we have here, we've spoken before about the cemetery link, and basically for new viewers, in the 1950s, the government decided it didn't want to have any cemeteries in the heart of the villages anymore. It wanted to move them to new cemeteries outside of the village. So it gave all the owners of plots the opportunity to remove any of the items that they had, like gravestones or crypt items. And we do have a photo of the old cemetery, and there is what looks like a crypt there. So we believe that may have been ours. So what we've got here is lots of pieces which we think make up part or all of a crypt. And this block here has just got our attention. It's a big solid white block. But on this side, for the first time being able to get to it, I can feel some writings being engraved. So
but we don't know.
We want to have a look.
We don't know what it's made of. It's like white chalk, isn't it?
Yeah, possibly limestone, I suppose. I don't know. And there's something, a little square piece, which looks like some sort of plinth. There are 3 long pieces behind the crypt door, which are very smooth. They're really filthy. We haven't cleaned them. They could be marble or something.
And this bit, which is like
we've got a post.
concrete post.
This piece here it's carved on this back edge. So it's definitely shaped and carved. So we want to see if we can move this to have a look at the writing.
So we've also got 4 of these big square slabs, and it's all incredibly heavy.
Very.
I mean, that could have slotted in the post.
Like I don't know.
Because it's got a groove down it. I don't know. They could have been sides to the crypt.
Don't know. But they're big, and this is the first time we've been able to get to them.
Mm.
So the purpose of the exercise is to see if I can move this so we can get the camera on and have a look. Right. Yeah.
Well, I think I'm going to call you Samson. Trouble is, I cut all your hair off yesterday.
Yeah, that was hard work. And it's upside down.
Oh, is it?
It is.
Oh.
I don't know whether I want to turn it the correct way.
Big.
Oh, yeah, it will.
You sure? Mind your leg.
Yeah. Right. Is that okay? Or do you want it actually upright?
No. Good job we don't mind cobwebs. Oh, that's interesting.
Ah.
So.
Well, that confirms then.
Yeah. Camille Savon Roy.
And the Savon family, that's who we bought this place off. And the Roys
were related.
Were related in some way. They were owners previous.
Yeah, and they actually own the quarry.
That's right.
And they actually owned Rob and Susie's place, or they built that as a wedding present.
There was a wedding present. Somebody from here married another family, and
yeah. So I think this probably went on the top of the crypt.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
And sometimes they had a nice shape on the top of them, didn't they?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, what we've got left in here is, it looks like a child's sleigh bed. We have got a larger one, which is upstairs. Also this day bed, which is really nice. I'm going to put this out back. I'm going to put this on the terrace at the back, but I need to reupholster it. A really nice duvet, but I think it's padded with horsehair, and some of it's got a bit chewed up, so I don't know if I can save that. We've also got this sofa bed, which we bought from Emmaus, which I'm going to reupholster to go in the tower room. There's an old put you up bed there, which is rusty, so that can go to the dump. We've got 2 more clock cases over here and some other bits of ours. A nice gate leg table, but unfortunately it's got ruined with woodworm. We've got these saddle racks here, which we've put some board on there for shelving to put my stock on. I don't know how many saddles they thought they were going to have, but I know there was at least 1 horse here, and we've got some paintings of it somebody did. And also these would have been for bridles, but it's all got woodworm there and some hefty chunks of wood here. I've got a couple of other items here which are interesting. I'll take them outside because it's a bit dark in here. And this is the old oil heater that was in the tower room fireplace, and it weighs a ton. They weigh a ton, don't they?
Yeah.
Poor. I don't know whether it was a horse or an oxen or something.
I don't know. Heavy.
Yeah. We've actually got another one upstairs. No, it's in the attic now, isn't it?
Yeah, we've got one in the attic.
This one's not very good condition.
No, but clean it up and have a look. But it's
yeah.
a bit of old history, isn't it? Or a horse collar.
Mm.
What else have you got?
Well, I spotted this behind the shelf, actually. This was hanging down. I realised what it was, an old riding crop. And it's actually got a little crest on there.
Oh, okay.
But the top's missing. And then there was this, which I thought was a fishing rod because it's got this metal bit on the end. But
it's a bit of bamboo.
You think it was a whip or something?
Well, it might have been if you're on a horse and cart or a hay wain or something like that, and you've got the oxen or horse in front, you might want to just tap it along. That's all I can think of. It's just a piece of bamboo which goes to a thin...
I was going to put it in the pot shed for the plants, and then I thought, oh, it's got a metal bit on the end. And it's a bit thin there. I'm just staying back here because it's hot. The wind's really warm, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a bit.
So we found this in the other barn, and it had a crusty old top on it, didn't it?
Yeah.
Somebody put over the top of that.
Yeah, a bit of plywood here.
Yeah, looks like that's the second top as well. But it's a really nice stand, wrought iron stand. So I might put that round the back on the terrace. I'll just give it a paint.
Okay, I'll just take all these nails out. It's quite a nice table, so might as well use it.
Yeah, well, it's got the umbrella hole there at the bottom as well.
Okay.
So.
All right, well, that's a project.
Yeah.
We should get on to that.
Right, I think it's time to go and have a nice cold beer with some ice in.
Sounds like a good plan.
That wind is really warm, and the girls are waiting out here panting in the shade. Your sister's coming Tuesday, and Tuesday evening, but when she arrives, it's 41 that day, and I think the next day is 39.
So a nice little shock to her system. So that'll be fun. She's here for a few days. I don't know what will get filmed. It's going to be a hot week as well, so I don't know when the next one will be. If we can get some filming done, we will. If not, we'll see you in about a week or so. So thanks for watching, and see you next time.
Thanks for supporting our channel.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Right, beer o'clock.
Come on
then.
Are you leaving that in here? Or are you...
No,
Enchanté.